Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be looking at how we can create T-Reqs elements based off the TTIM file we created earlier. To create a T-Reqs element, we would use T-Reqs Create command. It prompts us asking which type of element we want to create. Let's say we want to create an element of type business goal. The way we write it here should match the way we wrote in the TTIM file earlier. Then it asks us to provide a label. This is not mandatory, but we can provide one if we want to. Let's say collection of training data. And it creates a T-Reqs element, which is tags based. Now, the way it should be stored for permanent storage is still a manual process. That means we have to manually copy this and paste it in some file. A preferred type of file to add T-Reqs elements would be a markdown file. So let's create that as well. Let's call it treqsdemo.md. Open this file and in here paste the element that was just created. One thing that you might have noticed is this ID attribute here. T-Reqs automatically generates a random ID for each element so that no element has the same ID. Also down here, if you want to add more information, we can. But we don't want to do it right now, so let's delete this line. Let's create one more T-Reqs element. This time, let's give it a type of requirement. We added this type in the TTIM as well. Let's give it a label, types of weather, and press enter. It creates a T-Reqs element. Copy this and paste it in the markdown file. Notice the ID is different from the previous one. For additional information, let's say collect data in rainy weather. In the TTIM file, we said that the requirement type has a relationship called relates to the business goal. So to add that relationship, we have to add a tag called treqs-link, like this. And it will have a type attribute of relates to and target attribute. This target attribute should point to the business goal we created earlier. The pointing is done via the unique ID. So copy the ID of business goal that we created and paste it here in the target attribute. And we're done. One other thing that we can do in the TTIM file is to make the link type mandatory. If we go to the TTIM file we created earlier, here we can elect to say that a requirement must always be related to a business goal. If that's the case, we will add a subfield here called required and give it a value of true. If we don't want to make it a mandatory, we can just delete this. We'll keep this for a while so that I can show you other features of T-Reqs. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we'll see what more we can do with T-Reqs.